A brigadier general of the Nigerian Army has disclosed that the governor of Lagos, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, did invite them to intervene in the #EndSARS protest that held in Lagos last month. Ahmed Taiwo on Saturday revealed that the Nigerian Army is not happy with Mr. Sanwo-Olu for denying that he didn't invite soldiers to restore peace and order in the state. He shocked panel members when he said that the governor called for military support on October 20th, shortly after the protest became chaotic. I spoke with the governor and said the army was unhappy that he said he did not ask the army to intervene, but I'm sure after we've watched everything, we saw he had more than reasonable grounds to ask the army to intervene. Perhaps it was the way everything went that made him to say so, he said. Okay, so when he asked you to go there, so which order did he give you again that when you go there, you still if you start killing people, did you shoot or not? You said it was a blank ammunition, and the same Sanwo-Olu, of course, he has been lying here and there. He's a lying governor. He's been lying. He said he didn't invite you. He said nobody died. But if really that you said he didn't shoot a live ammunition, then who are the people that you went to visit and the two people that died as a result of what? Of course, they can lie for Africa. They will still come and twist the whole thing now. Don't be surprised. All of you continue with all those stuff you are talking about. You have done the whole thing, and you are lying that it was a whole pastor telling us that or maybe he does not even understand how social media works. This is not what somebody has recorded. It was live. If he was not live that very day when the whole thing was happening, I think he should go and ask people. Maybe the other whatever that happened, that was what he was not seeing later. Say it was shot somewhere. He doesn't know how social media work, all this whatever, how it works. That when something is live, it's not. Can you manipulate that? Well, in a same climb, a leader who has been caught lying so bluntly to his people would be apologizing with a deep sense of remorse. So some even resign because of the shame of being a bad example. But here, politicians have lost all sense of shame, and their supporters are too dumb to understand the responsibilities and accountability attached to leadership. There's no way they would never apologize. Why should they apologize? It was an intentional thing. When you did something intentional, it is when you did something by mistake. Yes, you can say you want to apologize. He never knew it would turn that way because he never planned it that way. It was what they planned. It was an intentional thing. So how do you expect them to apologize? Apologize for what? What they intentionally did. That they got the result they wanted. That was what they wanted, and they got the result. So they will not apologize. And they believe that you cannot do anything. To intervene, was it to go kill after killing unarmed protesters? Why deny your men were not at the scene of the incident? The law should please take its course. Sanwo-Olu may have dug his political grave with his denial and making reference to powers beyond his control. Again, the testimony of the Brigadier General is more like putting the cart before the horse. It was the aftermath of the shooting that resulted into violence and not the other way around. The only violence before that time were perpetrated by the sponsor thugs in Abuja and Lagos. To date, none of them was arrested or prosecuted. Yes, you are right about that. I think the military should investigate properly apart from what the government is saying and prove to the world. Nigeria military and politicians, Sanwo-Olu should face the military personnel. The Holy Book said, though hands join hand, a sinner will not go unpunished. Both Sanwo-Olu and Nigeria Army team together to keep protesters. All of them should go in for it. Again, with this evidence coming out from this investigation panel, prove that Nigeria Army and politicians are liars. Truth is not in their mouth, especially when a matter that will implicate them of their evil doings. So when they were doing this, so they thought they will not be caught or people will not know that they came or what. Both the governor and the soldiers are liars because the soldiers also deny that they went and shot the armless protesters. Okay, or they didn't go there, whichever way. The dead know who is behind his or her death. Don't worry yourselves. Okay, the dead, they know anyone who is beyond their day. So don't just continue to lie. You can lie to the living. Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu flopped greatly, and he must pay for it squarely, I swear. This is a pity. I wept for my country, Nigeria. ICCJ is the only panacea. All human rights organizations and good people of NBA should rise up. Evil we fall on Sanwo-Olu and those army that carry out the killings. They will never know peace. Who gave the order? Bola Tinubu instructed the governor to bring in the soldiers in order to, one, please the president, and they can be on top of the situation due to his selfish personal ambition reason. He jetted off when he saw the idea failed, thereby abandoning Sanwo-Olu. Two, toll gates and other revenue his alpha beta was losing by the day, and as long as the protest lasted for key was as far as the protest lasted was key to Tinubu. He cannot be ruled out of this. Unfortunately, the governor has to carry his cross as the CEO of the state. Now, wow, story. No, I did not. You were invited. No, they did not invite us. Show, waiting be this. Invite or no invite, you were there to kill. And what happened? That is the most important thing. Whether they invited you or did not invite you, or whether somebody agreed that he invited you or not, it is inconsequential. What matters now is that you were there and you perpetrated that evil. Their hierarchy of courts that he lost at Penn's court does not mean that he cannot win at the Supreme Court. Was it not the same army who earlier claimed innocence, now saying governor invited them? Sorry for my country, nobody speaks the truth anymore. Nobody speaks the truth. The one that shocked me to my bone marrow was Pastor Tunde Bakare. So he has that confidence, because if some people now say, oh, how do you know that it happened? So how did he know it did not happen? Because he was saying it with all manner of a responsibility. How did he know that it did not happen? Or it happened somewhere? That's what we are talking about. But this is a very, very big embarrassment. So they didn't even do their homework very well. To the extent that the army said they were invited. Sanwo-Olu said he did not invite them, that it was a power beyond his control. So what are we hearing? So at the end of the day, what will now happen? Nobody is even calling the governor to come and answer to this whole thing. Nobody is calling him. Nobody is asking him, because he would have gone back again. Oh my goodness. So guys, let's hear your opinion. Let's know what you think about this whole thing, back and forth.